Hello, welcome back to the City of Bryan blog. I'm Alan Brugman from the Communications Department. Today I'm joined by Joey Dunn, one of our Deputy City Managers here at the City. We're going to talk about a proposed project that's out at Highway 47 in the City of Bryan near the Health Science Center. It's an overpass going over Highway 47, and it's become a project that is a high priority in the City of Bryan. Joey, tell us why that is.
It is a big priority not just for the City of Bryan, but for we believe for the whole state of Texas. This area represents a great growth opportunity, and it's bigger than just the City of Bryan. We're very excited about what great things are happening on the west side, and we've been investing in infrastructure for a long time. But we're to the point now where some projects that really have a greater effect than just on our own community. When I say only own community, but just Bryan, certainly on Bryan College Station, and what's at stake here is really, we believe, for the whole state.
Okay, we've already got several big projects ongoing out there. Just to refresh people's memories, let's talk about those real quick.
There have been projects that we've been working on for over almost 15 years now. Of course, the Traditions Project, we're very proud of the new partnership that we have there with the acquisition of the project, and of course the completion of the clubhouse and houses that are under construction. We saw sort of a lull for a couple of years, and now we're very excited with the new reinvestment going on in that area, residential predominantly. But all of that ties in together with the Health Science Center and the first phase of infrastructure, or the first phase of that campus, which is now roughly about $150 million worth of buildings. Also some private building, or a private building being built on the campus, and just really pulls together all kinds of catalysts. Blinn College has a presence there, and not just Texas A&M, but other entities that are being brought to that campus. Then you couple that with the GreenVax project, or the GCON project. It's referred to a couple ways, but that is really leveraging some really exciting new technology. Those are just a few of the catalyst projects going on the west side.
Okay, I know when we talked about the bridge, when I first heard about the bridge, one of the biggest things was a safety issue. You got all these folks who are going to be in this area, and you need to get on and off Highway 47 or get to the other side or whatever. So safety is a big issue. What are the other? Why else is this bridge so important?
Well, we've looked at this as a very critical corridor that ties all these catalyst projects together. The Health Science Center right now has has main entrance off of a frontage road that's 70 miles an hour, and that is a safety issue for people coming to and from the Health Science Center. They have what's called crossovers, and so you go and we've had, it's not just a talk about safety. There's been safety dollars put towards grade separations, bridges on 47 as recently as a couple of years ago, with the recent response to safety, not just safety concerns, but actual accidents, fatalities at Villa Maria and 47. That's the kind of thing that as people begin to go and work, and as employees and students and critical mass starts to happen around the Health Science Center, there are some real safety concerns for people coming on and off what we call the frontage road, or off those crossovers at 47. So yes, that is a major factor. Sure. It is not the only factor. We need a link between all these major catalysts, again, developments. It's now referred to as Health Science Center Parkway. I think another term being used right now is One Health Plus Parkway. We'll look at all kinds of names, because it's to try to get our arms around this identity as a biomedical corridor, and that would tie in all of these major elements. Again, the Health Science Center, the GreenVax project, any and all of the pharmaceutical companies that are looking at that location right now, and linking it all the way back to the main campus. The infrastructure really becomes bigger than one city. I mean, going back to the bridge and why the need for some additional infrastructure. Again, Bryan has been investing in infrastructure for a number of years, and we're proud of the fact that we're seeing the benefits of that already. We would not have a Health Science Center campus in West Bryan if it wasn't for infrastructure investment. Of course, we wouldn't have Traditions if it wasn't for infrastructure investment. But we also, and I so strongly believe, we know we would not have the GreenVax project in Bryan if it wasn't for infrastructure investment. That investment had to happen on the front end to get, to get a return on that investment.
Sure. And
we're to that point now where all of these things are really attracting a lot of interest, and if we don't have that infrastructure in place, at least it has to be phased. We can't get it all in at one time. But we feel very strongly that kind of investment collectively, not just by the City of Bryan. We're looking to the City of College Station, we're looking to Texas A&M, we're looking to the state to help all to come together and put dollars into infrastructure.
Right. Well, I'm glad you brought that up because I know recently our mayor and some staff members went down and met with the TxDOT commissioners to talk about this bridge, talk about this project, and they had a commitment of some sort to us as well.
They did.
So talk about the funding and kind of how that's hopefully going to be arranged.
The cost of that has been estimated about $12 million. There was discussions with TxDOT because, again, based on safety, but also the impact of this project statewide, really got TxDOT's attention. Our mayor and others, a contingency of folks, went down to Austin, I guess it was back in October of 2010, and approached the TxDOT Commission, I guess you'd say the panel of 5 on the TxDOT Commission, and talked to them about this project. And just like any major project like this, they asked for local match. 12 million is a pretty large number, considering all the the projects that TxDOT has to do right now. That's a major thing to take on, and so local match is a critical part of it. They asked for $3 million to be of local match to be put towards this project, and they would come up with $9 million of state money would come in to do that project. That's pretty unusual.
Yeah, sounds like a great deal.
A project like that is very, when you get that kind of commitment from the state, we're going to do what we have. We're going to do what we can to work with our partners locally to come up with our local match.
Okay, so Joey, at some point we are going to spend some amount of money on the bridge. The City of Bryan will. What do you say to the criticism that there's other areas in Bryan that need just as much money, just as much help in them?
Well, again, this is like every other major project the city takes on. It's a matter of, again, prioritizing and making sure that we meet those needs of our citizens. And we do have a lot of needs for infrastructure throughout the city. And we do have a capital improvement program, and constantly we're updating that program. In this case, the question is, what can we do to really address all areas of the city? We feel very, very strongly through our capital improvement program and our prioritization that we're able to, again, address a lot of those needs. There are some needs, just like our downtown, it took a lot of commitment, still does, but other areas, older areas of the city, older neighborhoods, that take continued commitment over time to update infrastructure. This is an investment, a long-term investment, but it is to build tax base, and growth feeds your city. The city can't survive, I don't care what your situation, can't survive without adequate growth. That growth feeds your revenues. Those revenues go back to your core needs of your city. So again, this all, we believe, is part of that.
Sounds good. All right, well, Joey, thanks for giving us a bird's eye, big picture view of that area and what's going on. And
thanks for asking.
Until the next blog, thanks for watching.
cityofbryanblog.com